This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Pass to Miller. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards.
Yeah,
As always, Allie, we thank you.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
That one goes in.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Here's Ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Miller. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Here's Gobert. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. Driving in. Count it. Miller's got 6 points.
And
Rudy
that's how
Gobert, how
Miller
about
can
you
take
sit your
his
big
game
ass
to the
down
next
there.
level by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Up top Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Miller right side. Williams on the wing. Back to Miller. Ball outside. There's the 3. Charlotte gets it back. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Gobert, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks. And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
DiVincenzo can't hit. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Miller. Outside, Green. Williams with it. He's guarded by Conley. And the basket is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 to fall. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And a good game so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Left side man. Bridges outside. Shoots over Ingles. Left side man. Martin outside. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. Here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. On target from range. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Back to Bridges. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. Minnesota leading by 5. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Ingles. Back to Edwards. From the wing. Hauled in by Curry.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Gibson. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
About time, Anthony.
This hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Ball with it. He's got 5. LaMelo working inside.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
For 3, Randall. They get the rebound. To the right side. Back to Gobert. Goes back up. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. 14 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Right side Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Miller on the wing. And here is Williams. Now Ball. He's guarded by Conley. Screened by Bridges. Here's Ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 6.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Ball. Off target at the rim. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Now here's Edwards. Nifty move. He takes it in. Count it. 14 points for him.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed.
Come on, man, quit, so I can play somebody good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
All no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And here they come. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Edwards. Second chance shot. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And Minnesota making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Ball. And yep, it's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Randall with the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Brandon Miller. And Charlotte making a change here. Understand just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him.
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Conley with the ball, and it's man picking him up. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Martin outside. Pass to Miller. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Lets it go. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Miller's got 4 points this quarter. Randall outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And here's Minnesota now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And he's now got the double-double.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Now here's man. Five to shoot. Bridges outside. Here's the three. Martin misses. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. From the arc. Counted from distance. Edwards got 20.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Charlotte's shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Miller hits them both. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's been productive scorer.
50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
The 3 ball. The rebound by Ingles.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards looking it over. Over Curry. Edwards, that's good. 22 points for him.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
To the wing, right side. Martin outside. Outside man. 5 on the clock. Pass to Salah. Fires the 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 20. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Reed with it. And
that's 21, bro. Come on,
Reed's
quit.
got his first points in this one.
Well, you can see that Edwards
21.
isn't trying to do it all on his
21.
own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Man misses.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And a deep 3 from Curry. They get it back. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Minnesota leading by 21. Pass to Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Here's Edwards. Oh!
Wow. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Conley on the attack. Outside for Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
3 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And stolen by Edwards. "36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Conley up top. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed, Leonard Miller, P.J. Dozier.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Ball. And the layup is good.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.
Now, listen, we respect our president, Joe Biden, but here's the reality. He got into office. He promised to be a transitional president, to be a stopgap to pave the way for somebody else to come on board. Into the midterms, it was supposed to be a red wave. It did not happen. The Democrats was flying high. He felt the momentum.